Okay, today we're going to start prepping for a writing activity that will show our understanding of the characters of All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury. We're going to do a character study, and this is what I want you to do. Sometimes conflicts are caused by the setting of a story. In All Summer in a Day, the setting, Venus, causes the children to have jealousy and hatred for one of the members of their class. This conflict manifests itself in the children's treatment of Margot, bullying her and ultimately locking her in a closet. However, sometimes characters perpetuate the conflict or keep it going by how they interact with each other or because of their differences. Create an evidence chart about how Margot and William may have helped create the conflict of the story due to their behavior and their reactions to their differences. Keep in mind how jealousy may have been the root of William's reactions to Margot. In a few minutes, you will be working on an assignment in Google Classroom where you will gather evidence about the actions of two characters, Margot and William, and will explain how those examples show how each of these characters made the conflict worse. Yes, it will be yellow. Let me get you started with Margot. Here's a piece of evidence from the text. It says, all of this was because she would play no games with them in the echoing tunnels of the underground city. The way this shows Margot continuing the conflict is that she didn't play games with others. It's not going to get you a lot of friends if you're not willing to put yourself out there and actually participate in what other people are doing. Here's another piece of evidence. When the class sang songs about happiness and life and games, her lips barely moved. This shows Margot continuing the conflict because she didn't sing songs with the other students either. So not only did she not play games, but she didn't sing the songs when the rest of the class was singing. That might have continued the conflict because she wasn't trying to make it better by participating properly in what was going on with the other students in this story. All right, here's an idea about William. Here's the piece of evidence. Speak when you're spoken to. He gave her a shove. This shows that William is continuing the conflict because he pushed Margot around. Here's another example about William. He tricked her about the sun. See if you can find a quote that supports it when you're completing your assignment on Google Classroom. Really quick, notice how in all the pieces of evidence that I wrote about William and Margot, I use quotation marks. This is because I directly copied it from the text. Make sure that when you're copying evidence from a text, you give it the proper annotation of having quotation marks. When you're doing your assignment, you'll have space for more evidence from the story on your own assignment, but feel free to use the ones here to get you started. All right, head to Google Classroom to start your assignment. Ask if you need help. Remember, I will be checking your progress and leaving comments to help you improve your work if necessary. All right, talk to you soon. Off you go, my little writers.